Hello and welcome to this live by Paris Trading Academy. Today we are going to be live scalping on the S&P 500. So market just open. We're like at a high level, so at a high price. So let's start by taking a look at the economic news. So we've got today we had like US unemployment numbers as well as European GDP for the quarter and for the year. So let me show that. Let me show that for you. So as we can see, like Europe GDP in Q1 has been is negative. So basically it got down. If we take a look at no, I thought it was the second quarter in a row, but it actually only the first one were negative. But it's still bad news for like the European economy. It's we're getting close to a recession. Also, like the unemployment number were worse than expected, but at the opposite of what everyone may expect, it's actually a bullish signal for the market because since the inflation rate is pretty high, less people having less job is actually a good sign for the economy because it's going to reduce the inflation. And right now, currently, the inflation is the main topic we hear about when we are like searching economic news. We can see this is when the number, like the statistic, got out, and we can see that the market like went up by 8 points following that news. So it shows that basically the market is wants the inflation to go down and took the sign like the jobless claim as a sign that the market was supposed to like the inflation as a good sign for the inflation level. If we look at the stock, like at the other index and at the global market, we can see that basically they're mixed. There's like some are in the red, some are in the green. Basically, it's a mixed. It's a mixed. 5 seconds. I will. Also, as I said, stocks are mixed. Welcome back. With a small technical problem, but it's fixed now. So if we look at the market, we can see that the bond yield are down, which means the bond price went up, except maybe maybe like a few of them, but mostly bond yield are down. Are down, which means price are up. Also, we can see that like the USD is losing value compared to at least, not compared to all three main like on three main under the three main currency that are yen, British pound, and the euro, and that the oil is up because there's like the Saudi Arabia dropped its production. The same way gold is up, and it's used to protect the investor use it as a way to protect their capital. So it's also a sign that basically markets telling us USD is going down. But one point that's important, there's several points that are important today to take in consideration. We're getting closer to the expiration date of the future contract. So carry trade is getting more and more interesting because like we can buy the short maturity future and sell. We can sell the longer maturity future, such as like September 1, and buy the June 1, and therefore we will be able to pocket the difference between the two contracts, because currently let's say the September maturity is trading at 43.17. Meanwhile, the June 1 is 42.74. So we can see that there's like 50 points difference, and basically riskless because we're buying and selling immediately the same thing, except we just need to hold on the contract, like on the cash for 3 months. So yeah, so basically today our main we are like basically short because yeah, there's lots of sign we're like at a very high level, but we are mostly worried about the liquidity and the volume of today's trading, because there's already people trading the September maturity, and therefore we don't really we're not really sure there's going to be like a lot of volume today. There's at least going to be less than usual because people are already trading the September maturity. So now the market opened like 10 minutes ago. So we are basically waiting to see if our fundamental analysis gave us like the proper if we did a good fundamental analysis that allowed us to get a proper understanding of the direction for the market today. But mostly our scenario, like our trade plan today, is that if we break this level, which is still pretty far to be completely fair, it could be like somewhere here, and we would like to go. Let me see, it's 42.30. So basically, this is the trade we want to take. We are clearly not certain it's gonna be today's trade. Might be still possible, but so far we're waiting a bit to see how the market behave. Like if we look at the Nasdaq now, we're getting high, close to like a resistance. We already tested 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. It's the 8th time we're trying it. So might be a possible trade. And if we look at the order book, we can see here this level. There's like a big seller, and it's been several times we've pushed the market back, and it's this level of resistance basically. And we can see that it's been like 3, 4 times we tried to get close to him, but we keep getting pushed. So yeah, this will probably be today the top of today's range. Also, I've been working on our online formation content, and during my work, I've come across some interesting research made by the French IMF, so the French the French equivalent of the SEC in the US, and it was about a retail trader and basically their result. So there's like a highly depressive maturity, because basically what the study showed is that 89% of all retail traders lose money. So 89%, that's a lot of that's actually a lot of people, and they're basically losing money. So the average loss is somewhere around 10,000 euros. So that's also quite a big loss for everybody, for any retail trader, especially like a beginners one, those that don't necessarily have the capital to being able to lose such amount of money. So yeah, so that's why also it's very important to do like some training, before to doing some trading, especially scalping, because on future, because future trading is involves a lot of leverage finance, like a lot of leverage, and even if leverage allow you to increase your gain, it also increase multiply, even it multiplies your gain, but it also multiplies your loss. So yeah, so far we're waiting. And also Nasdaq have worked out that previous resistance level I told about, and so far, but it's been like yeah, coming down since. Regarde, peut-être qu'on n'était pas ici là. Le marché est monté méchamment. Le marché est monté trop méchamment. Donc, So yeah. So yeah, so we're waiting. Yeah, the Nasdaq is coming back. I can show. I'm gonna show it to you. It's a 5 minutes time frame, and you can see it broke like this level that it had push. It has failed to crack like several times, and but basically, ever since it went up, it came back down. Yeah. So basically, we're watching the market, trying to see what's happening. Understand what are the move of the other players? What do they? If there's like a big seller, where are they? What is it pushing it? So yeah, we're watching the market, waiting for it. See if he like come where does if it continues to go down. See what how the market's behaving. So we see like we went back up, but we got pushed back. There we see it went at this level, 49.75. Ouais. Le Nasdaq va retester son open, blablabla, il est où l'open? Ah, l'open il est là, là. C'est vrai, potentiellement, qu'il va rechercher par là. De toute façon, on s'attend, enfin, nous, on est short aujourd'hui, on veut juste pas le prendre tant qu'il y a la possibilité qu'il se retourne, notamment avec le carry trade. On regarde, enfin, centré sur le marché. Tac, on va voir ça dit quoi sur le Nasdaq. Yeah, also last week, basically, since I forced a trade that wasn't there and wasn't patient, and it wasn't, then it showed to be a bad decision. I'm not going to make that same mistake today. I'm still confident about like our trade plan because yeah, we're confident, so we're not gonna force like anything else, and we don't want to be stuck. Yeah, like previously, it was buyers was there. Yeah, it went down a little bit. Okay. We work it like we see how we need to see how it works. Yeah. C'est les plus grosses que 21 et attention à reste shorter. Je comprends ce que je veux dire. So like we see like the big buyer we saw that was there. So bought some stock in the ouais, viens vite le chercher. Hein. So basically, we want to wait, see how this guy is behaving. You can see that still we still got a pretty strong buyer that keeps pushing back the market, even though we got a new low. So far, he pushed it pretty high. Also, we can see it in like the candlestick. They're like. We can see like this, but yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, so we're looking at the market. Probably doesn't want to give us what we want. This look might be like might look like a double bottom. which would be a sign of like a market turnaround and a sign that it's like planning on going back up. So we are not like touching it. We wrote the trade we're waiting for today. And basically, the job is just to look at the market, try to see if like the goal is to right now analyze the market, understand like what's happening on it. Who's there? So, yeah, we're trying to like get like the most comprehensive view of the market. So we're looking at the order blocks, how they're evolving, the market price, which level are we breaking, not breaking. Yeah, 41.72 is we pushed it back once, but will it do it again? I don't think so. Especially like it's like this is an open range. So this is not something like you want to trade because basically anything can happen. And on top of that, it's not predictable level. We can see like lowers are getting lower and highs are getting like the highest point are getting higher. So basically, it's not really a move that is predictable and not one move we like. So we're not necessarily gonna like force anything. So yeah. While we wait for the market to be predictable or to reach our level, I'm going to take a small break. I will be right back. So we are back. So while we were not there, the market didn't really move the way we wanted it to. So still we're looking at it. Basically, yeah, as long as we stay between this two level here from here, yeah, 65 and 78. Maybe we can try to sell somewhere around here, 77, 50, 78, yeah, somewhere there. With those two guys, but it's not necessarily like a really good trade. So I'm not really sure if yeah, basically will most likely won't be able to take a good trade during this live. Uh, because like I said earlier, like 90% of retail investor lose money while trading. So how do we win money while being a retail investor? By being extremely careful, not taking unnecessary risk, not considering trading like a casino. Because like here, we see a lot of our students that arrive into trading and that basically are into trading for the adrenaline rush that you can get. And therefore, like since they're only there for the adrenaline rush, they're like always forcing trade. They want to get like take a 50 trade a day, 500 trade a day. I don't even know. I'm making up numbers, but you get the idea. And basically, the same way the yeah, what I was gonna say, yeah, and then like this is why like 90% of retail investors lose. It's because they consider like trading like this, if it is gambling, and sadly the ways of doing it is, but this is not how you become profitable trading. The same way you're not profitable if you if you do sport betting and bet on your favorite team. Oh, il casse tout. And the market is breaking everything. Well, but that was expectable because uh, we can see it went up. It didn't work like it went to test, and we test previous. Let's see if the seller was still here. So it went all the way up, and the seller is coming back. This could mean like this is a sign of market shift. This would have been like the bottom, we went up. So basically, yeah. Well, so yeah, we're looking at the market, analyzing, trying to only take good trade, not force trade that are coming. So yeah, we wait, still looking at the market, checking like. Okay, so we're back. We had a small technical problem. Yeah, like this is clearly, we can see we are like there's like this range here, but we're not like really like we're going like we're in the middle of the bell, slightly yeah, okay, in the top part, but we are like near the puck, the top part of the bell. So yeah, that's not the trade. So yeah. Mm, as expected, like a market might not have like might not generate like lots of move, mostly inside the range ones, and they're not the one we want. So we want it to break that range and go search for the next one because if it goes down, it's gonna go quite lower. So yeah, market is yeah, it's quite choppy, not really interesting. And you can see, like, if I have to set an example, like if I had sold the top of the range, I would now only be like in a very small profit. Yeah. We still want to leave it in that range. So yeah, that's also like I don't know if you can hear Brahim, but Brahim former fellow trainer in Paris in Dubai Training Academy is saying that basically this is trading. Like sometimes market's good, sometimes market bad. If you want to force the market and force the trade, the only thing that's gonna happen is that you're gonna lose money, at least in the long run. Maybe sometimes you can get lucky and win, but in the long run, you're for sure going to be part of the 90%. Basically, like you can't hear him. One day we should try to convince him to do like the live trading, but I think he's quite shy. Ibrahim? So yeah, we're waiting nicely and nicely waiting as long as there is like no point. And like I said, no point in trying to force it. Et puis ton vendeur, il est remonté. Ton vendeur, il est remonté.
Justement, maintenant, comme tu as un acheteur qui rentre en force, là, parce que l'acheteur est assez costaud pour envoyer le marché plus haut, on va essayer de voir. On va essayer de voir là. Mais tu sais, quand il a repassé avec 285 points, à la montée, moi, je continue à observer.
Ouais, bah de toute façon. Ouais, après, tu sais pas, enfin, tu sais pas, hein, on n'a toujours pas passé le niveau de tout à l'heure.
C'est vrai, quand tu regardes ton 4 heures, tu regardes que le marché était bien, c'est mort. On regarde sur ton 4 heures.
Oh, bah,
Ouais.
ouais.
Sur ton 4 heures, c'est de la fin.
Ah.
Donc là, il essaie de donner tout à l'heure. D'accord.
Yeah. So as we can see, like candles are pretty low, are pretty small. Even like if we look at the 4 hour, we can see that the market is like compressed. So not really tradable. On top of that, it might be drawing something called a double top. So we are gonna wait once again. Like basically today it's about being able to wait and stay focused on our waiting. So we are keeping like a market focus, or focus on the market.
Là, oui, parce que là, je regarde. Et là, ça...
So yeah, checking. We'll be back. back. So how does the market?
Quand tu te rejetais dans ces scénarios, ouais, quand ça va,
So yeah, so the buyer is actually quite strong. But it's been can we break this one?
Qu'est-ce que tu vois toi? Parce que toute la reconnaissance macroéconomique sur le fonctionnement, sur les traitements économiques, sur la ce sont les acteurs du marché. Il a demandé une augmentation de pourquoi le faire en ouvert? Parce que si ce qui veut que il peut faire un. Là, si tu fais double top, c'est alors, c'est une correction, c'est la correction. Ouais, c'est ça, marche. Correction, et puis par contre, il n'a pas fait loin. Là, ils n'arrivent pas en
So yeah, the market in some kind of range like beginning for the last week. Well,
tu coupes maintenant. Non, non,
you see, kind of tried one more time, so we can see there's really is a seller somewhere that, like at those levels. We force bearish candle.
Moi, ce que j'avais dit, c'est les problèmes, c'est pas de la progression de la ici et là. On dit, il y a ouais, c'est clair. Sur un marché comme ça, tu peux trop jouer la chance. Toujours, on va marcher qui est évolutif dans le marché qui prend de la puissance dans un sens. Ça, pour le. Là, tu vas aller vers les rencontres. Ah oui, sinon, si tu commences à partir dans ces deux-là, tu vas tu ne pourras pas traiter sur le long terme avec des séries comme ça. C'est ça, c'est que sur le long terme. Mais par exemple, si tu veux traiter comme ça, à prendre des risques comme ça, tu n'iras pas loin. Tu n'iras pas loin. Tu pourras trop faire. Là, le gars, il est vendu 204 millions pour la reçu. Toujours qui s'est fait. C'est un peu ça. Il y a quelque chose que je peux apprendre et t'as fini ton live
Non, non, mais de toute façon, depuis le début, là, j'attends que. Enfin, j'ai pas de trade à prendre, donc je vais pas prendre de trade, quoi.
Tu peux leur dire que si tu dois regarder 4 heures, ils vont constater que le marché est complexe. Et c'est un marché qui est risqué. Un marché comme ça, c'est un marché qui est risqué. C'est un marché qui est déséquilibré.
Yeah, like what Brian was saying. If we look at the 4 hour, the S&P on the 4 hour, we can see like we're here. There's no like big, we want those candles, not those ones. This one's slowly getting. But so this is not some trading we want to take. Like we said, on top of that, this is so yeah, sadly we won't find what trade I like today, I think.
Après, une semaine après, non, là, il y a plus une image. Ah oui, il y a une image, il y a une photo. Et après, il y a plus de photo. Et il y a un V.
Yeah, actually, thanks for watching this live. I know it hasn't been the best one, and clearly not the most entertaining. I've mostly just been watching the market and not liking what I saw. So instead of trying to take a risky trade or a trade that I would that I don't see, and this is not something I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna stop the live right now. Thanks for your attention and for being there. See you tomorrow in French for the live of Paris Trading Academy.